Good morning. I hope you're ready to do your daily energy routine. Hi, my name is Marianne Ferguson. I'm an Eden Energy Medicine Advanced Practitioner and Eden Method Level 1 Fundamentals teacher in Kamloops, BC. And I'm here to do my daily routine with you this morning. And this is going to be the last time I do this. I've been doing it pretty much constantly through the whole pandemic time of isolation. And life is about to start being, I guess, our sort of regular routines. And as of next week, I'll be getting ready for my classes. Good morning, Pat. And getting ready to return to having clients in my office as of June 1st. So yeah, today's going to be our last day, and I'm going to leave these Facebook Lives up for you to practice with until the fall, probably till maybe September, and then I'm going to be taking them down. So practice away with them, learn some of the stuff, and maybe I'll do it again sometime. And I might do it now and again, and I'll certainly let you know if I'm planning on it. So today, I think we're going to have a grand finale of really building a strong aura, a strong protection, and making sure that there is nothing there that shouldn't be there. Making sure that that we can teach our energies how to release and know what to release. And so once we have a really strong container, a really strong aura, the aura should, when it's robust and flowing, it has the ability to discern what should be let in and what should be thrown out, what should be drained. And so, and also that transfers into your meridians. Your meridians also should know what to filter through and let go, and what to hold on to, what will be nurturing for you. And so we're going to build our container, make sure that our aura is super strong, and then we're going to help it know that it can push out things that are not in accordance with us. Help it know what it can let in, and think about what should let in. And then we're going to do the same thing with our meridians, and maybe trace a radiant circuit to help this all hold. So that's going to be our process today, and we're just going to see how it flows. I'm just going to get started, and that's kind of how I work with my daily energy routine. I just begin with an idea, and then I see how that flows. Good morning, Debbie. Nice to see you, and or not see you, but know you're there. And so let's begin. We're going to start today. I woke up to just a little light drizzle outside, and it's another beautiful day. We've just had a run of hot weather, and it looks like we're going to be a little cloudier this week, but still really beautifully warm. So my hawthorn tree, I just want to show it to you. My hawthorn tree is absolutely stunning out there this morning. I hope you can see that. If you can look out in front of my house at my hawthorn tree, it's amazing this morning. There we go. Okay. So here we go. Get out your stainless steel spoon, and let's get started and get their feet spooned. So we spoon the bottoms of our feet to pick up the electromagnetic energies in the body and get them pulled nicely into the earth. Here comes Oscar for us. And we also here are picking up important points on the feet that communicate and exchange good energy with the earth. Release things that we don't need and suck up things we do need. Right? Okay, so now we'll do the other foot. Beautiful. Of course, you can do this sitting down. I'd like to do it standing up just for my own purposes. Sometimes I spoon the tops of my feet. And also, another note about the spoon. If you've got any soreness in your body, you can spoon over it. Like sometimes I get a bit sore in the lower back and hips. So you can just take your spoon and rub all over the area that's sore. And that also picks up the electromagnetic energy in that area and helps it flow and helps it release. So use your spoon well. You can use your spoon for lots of different reasons. Hi, Oscar. Are you coming to visit all of the ladies and men this morning? Okay, so first thing we're going to do is, first thing I'd like to do this morning that I think is necessary is we're going to expel the venom. So we're going to take and we're going to just release anything that's building up, any frustration, anything that we that's kind of driving us crazy. So let's just pull up through the aura, and as we pull up through the aura, we're just going to grab any of that energy and we're going to shh. It's like the shh sound. And then we're going to pull up one more time, grab any of that stuff and shh it out. And one more time and shh. And on the last time, we're going to do our shush really slowly. We're going to pull up and make a fist and shh. Okay. That's how we're getting started today. We're just releasing anything that we don't need. Now let's feel those roots going down into the earth and get them nicely, great big tap roots going nicely down into the earth and really tapping into a nurturing energy in the earth. Something that is like an underground stream. And send the roots off, those tap roots, out, spidering underneath the surface of the earth, wrapping around plants. And maybe even spidering over to other people who we would like to connect with. And then grow those nice big roots off your toes and your heels. And let them wrap around some stable plates on the underneath the earth to hold you really super strong. And now straighten your spine and give your pelvic tilt a little tilt so you're really straight. And really pull that spine straight up, so make space between each vertebra, all the way up into your head. Make space and just continue an energetic spine, straight up through the top of your head to your soul star. Connect to that. Really nice straight body, and let that flow of your essence come down into you and over you. And let that earth energy pull up, and let those two mingle at the heart center and do their big figure-8ing spiral through your whole being. That's what we're doing when we connect heaven and earth too, right? We're going to pull the yin up and push the yang down. And inhale up, sunrise, touch, and exhale down, sunset. This is really good for balancing the blood pressure, balancing hormones, balancing all sorts of processes in the body temperature. This is yin and yang. Yin and yang is the essence of everything, the light and the dark, the hot and the cold, the light, the high and the low, the fast and the slow. So as we balance yin and yang, we balance all of that, the body fluids. This is a really good practice to do every day. Don't forget to do this every day, and then land on your thighs. So now let's think about our container. The Celtic weave in the daily energy routine really does weave everything into the edge of the aura and helps weave a strong container. But we're going to do a little bit more work to weave our container today. We're going to first make sure that our aura is pushed out far enough so it's just past the tips of our fingers. So we're going to push out and give it a little flick at the edge of the aura. So just push out and flick just a little bit. Go right into the core and the center of your being. Push out and flick. Go down a little, push out and flick. And you might feel that a little bit. Push out and flick. And push out and flick. And go right to the base of your pubic bone, and it should transfer down your legs. Another way you can do it that's really interesting is just to go right up against your body and just slowly push through your aura. Just slowly push. And if you feel any resistance along the way, just push even more slowly. You don't want to push through that resistance. You want to push that right out to the edge of your aura. Now, I haven't got any resistance in my aura, but some of you, oh, there's a little piece right there. So I'm just going to go back and push it more slowly because I don't want to push through it. I want to push it out. And flick. And I'm going to go the other way. And push. Really slowly through your aura. And if you feel any resistance, just even push slower. And let it come with you out to the edge of your aura. Any heaviness in there, that always feels really good. Okay, so now we have our aura, make sure it's out. Now let's also make sure it's knit close to our body. So let's pull in from the edge of the aura to the core. Pull into the core. And just touch into your body. And make sure that it's tightly, and when you pull it in, make sure you go right to the inner core. Go right through your physical body into your innermost core as you pull that energy in. And make sure it's really well knit to your body. Feels really good. And now let's throw it out a bit and make it nice and bright and light. There. So now let's do a little sunrise, sunset, and reassess and see how your aura feels for you today. So pull up slowly. Oh, much lighter and brighter. And feel into each hand and make sure that the yin and the yang feel balanced. So that means not heavier on one side and lighter on the other, but equal. And you want to do the sunrise, sunset until you begin to feel equal balancing in each hand. So that each hand feels about the same amount of pressure as it moves through the aura. There we go. That feels good. So now we've made sure that we have a nice size of aura. Our aura is a beautiful size. So now let's make sure that we have no rips or holes or tears in our aura. So let's go right to the aura and make some big circles above the head. And these would be clockwise circles. Yeah, so this way for me. So clockwise circles is if someone is facing you. So someone's facing me and they're doing clockwise circles over my aura. And this video is probably a bit reversed, so it might look to you like mine are counterclockwise. But big clockwise circles, as if you're looking in at yourself. And when you're looking out at your hand should be going counterclockwise. So we're going to make some big circles over the face. And some big circles a little bit lower. We're going to go all the way down to the feet. Face your palm towards you. And we're going to go down and down. And even if you don't have holes in your aura, we all have weak spots in our aura. So doing this will help those weak spots become stronger. All the way down to the feet. And sort of back up. And now let's do the one side. Same thing. Clockwise circles. And that feels, I can feel that right through my body. So this tells me there's a weak spot here. Even though there's no holes. I checked for holes this morning and there wasn't any. I did have a little hit to the side of my head last night, and so that probably weakened my aura. And if my aura wasn't very strong, that could definitely blow a hole in it, or shocking news could blow a hole in it. So if you get a little bit of trauma or a little bit of a shock, it's always good to weave your aura and make sure it's nice and strong. We're going to go a little lower now. And I can still feel that really strongly in the side of my head. So I did have a little weak spot there. And down again. And all the way to the feet. And now do the other side of the body. Up over the top, very top of the aura. Nice, and down a little bit lower. Down again. And we're going to go all the way to the feet. Very nice. Now we want to do the back, but we can't reach the back very easily, so you can do close to the head. Or close to the back, as far as you can reach. So I can reach up behind my head, and if you can't reach it, do it kind of in the front, like so, of you, and imagine it back there behind you. Use your radiant imagination. I'm going to be doing that as I go lower. So now I'm just imagining someone at my back painting this beautiful circle at the edge of my aura. Feels good in the center of my back. If it feels kind of good, you might want to linger in that spot. If you've got a spot where it feels really good in your body, you can feel it tingling down through your body, it probably means you need it. Okay, so now we've made circles all around, and now let's just take and like knead it like bread. Knead the aura like bread. Start at the top of your head, and we're just going to pull, and so we're just making sure that if there's any weak spots, we're going to pull energy from the sides, and we're just going to knead it and make sure that the whole aura is nice and strong. And we're going to go to the side and knead. And we can do this kneading. We don't have to do it at the edge of the aura. We can do this a little closer in, because when it gets a rip or a hole or a leak or a tear, sometimes that rips right through to the inner layers. And now we're going to do the other side. So beautiful. Feels really good, hey? And we're going to do the back. Now the back, we're going to really try and do it on the back. So do above your head. And if your shoulders can't do it, don't worry, still use it with your imagination. But I'm going to start reaching this way and really knead my aura. And where I can, I'm going to go up and down here. Feels really good on my back, so I'm sure the center of my back needs this. And then I'm going to do it all the way down to the floor. Beautiful. Okay, so now our aura is getting super strong and really well put together. And so now let's do one more thing to make our container super strong. Right at the very edge of our aura, we have like the Celtic weave, which is this weave of that, like the outer layer of our aura is the Celtic weave, which is the weave of communication. And right at the edge of it is where it uh, discerns and communicates with the outside environment and decides what can come in and what should stay out. So Ellen Meredith gives us a name for that. She calls it the smart filter. And so let's go right into the very edge of our aura. And so even though our fingertips don't go to the edge of our aura, the edge of our aura is about this far past the fingertips. Let's project out that far, or just project to the edge of your aura. It might be a little bit bigger. Some people's auras are bigger. And so let's go as far as we can, and we're going to make tiny little figure eights all through the edge of our aura. And just make tiny figure eights with your fingers and project them out to the very edge of your aura, and make your smart filter super strong and filled with these tiny, tiny figure eights, and wake them up and make sure they're communicating and in awareness. And you know, we can't do every square centimeter of our aura because they're so tiny. So what we're going to do is we're going to engage some little fairies, or whatever you would like, some little Pac-Man, whatever you like to use. And I like to use little fairies with little wands. That's what I like to use. And I just imagine my whole edge of my aura filled with these little fairies, making these tiny little figure eights so strong at the edge of my aura. And I'm going to go all the way to the floor. And I'm going to twist a bit and come up. And I'm going to twist a little bit the other way and go to the floor again. And you should just be feeling your aura getting really strong. And front to back. Tiny, tiny little figure eights, and fill your aura with fairies. The edge of your aura. Okay, now let's reassess. So much stronger. So now, let's make sure that our yin energies are rising and our yang energies are coming down really strongly, and make sure that we get that inner core really powerful inside. Make sure that we're getting really strong energy coming up into our inner core to help build our confidence and our inner strength. So put your hand, face your right hand down towards your feet with your palm flat open, and start making clockwise circles if you're looking at your hand. So they're counterclockwise if you're underneath your hand. And just make clockwise circles and imagine them going all around your body. And we're just going to stand here and make these circles for a minute. And what we're doing is we're helping those energies suck up the earth's energy and suck up that inner strength and vitality into the core of your being. So we're going to really suck into the core. And just feel into your body as you make these circles, and feel it should be a cool energy that starts to flow up the inner, very inner part of your body, the inner core. And if you're in a state where you're weak, when you're feeling weak, you might want to do this for about 15 minutes. We're not going to do it that long this morning, but you can do it for quite a long time if you're feeling weak. It really pulls that yin energy up and helps create a really strong suction up into the center of your being. Oh, that feels so good. And as it pulls up and sucks up through your body, that suction helps pull your yang energy down. So as it sucks up, it helps pull the yang energy down. So it really aids both the yin and the yang here. Super powerful. Now let's make that circle way bigger so that it is at the edge of your aura. Think about it being at the edge of your aura, and think about it weaving you into like a cocoon almost of protection at the edge of your aura. Make it really big at the edge of your aura. Project it right out to the very edge of your aura. Nice. Now reassess and see how you feel. Better, hey? So much stronger. Now from this place, we're superpower-ish. Let's do trace our central and governing to make sure that our core that we just pulled in is really protected. Go up the front and up the back. One more time. Up the front and up the back. Now let's go right into the center. Let's go up to our essence, up to the star, up to our star. And let's take that essence. Just take that essence and start it tingling into your fingers. Wiggle your fingers and start pulling that essence. And help it rain down. And if you feel any blocks, just go really slowly as you let that essence rain down. You might go through a bump or a block. And if you do, go through it again and go through it again until that bump isn't there. And down, down, down. And as you get into your physical body and into your aura, just let it sprinkle out and fill you from your core out. That beautiful essence that is pure you, pure spirit, pure beauty, pure love. Let that essence sprinkle down and fill your whole being with the essence of you. All the way to your feet. And sprinkle it all through your aura, your pure essence. Now reassess. Now you are tingling with your pure essence. Now let's go into the very center of your being and let's anything that is not in harmony with the essence of your spirit, take that and show your energies that you want to release. Anything that is not in harmony with your pure essence. Let's let that go. Show your aura. Show your intelligent energies that anything that is not in harmony with your essence is a good thing to let go of. It doesn't matter how long you've been hanging on to it, what it's tied to in your body, in your being. We're going to step into the new paradigm today. And we're going to step in free of anything that is not in harmony with the essence of you. Time to let it go. Time to let it go. Yeah, no more need. All the way to your feet. Push it out. And now we're going to trace and flush a couple of meridians that will help this happen too. So liver meridian filters the poisons, filters the toxic energy, and not only physical toxins, but also emotional, spiritual, mental toxins. And so the liver energy filters them. And so we're going to flush the liver, and we're going to flush out and make sure that the liver is clean and clear and ready to do its job. So to flush a meridian, we're going to trace it backwards. Normally we trace it backwards 1 time and forwards 3 times. So when we trace a meridian backwards, we're releasing any energy that might be stuck in there. So because liver has a lot of work to do, we're going to give it extra help today. We're going to trace it backwards 3 times and forwards 3 times. So we're going to start on the ending points of liver because we're going backwards. So underneath the breasts, and we're just going to rub underneath the breasts and really wake up liver energy, liver meridian. And we're going to go and we're going to massage down liver. So we're going to go off to the sides, So we're going from underneath the breast to the base of the ribs right here. So we're going to go down and out and really massage down and out till you get to the base of the ribs. And then we're going to go down and back into the insides of the legs. And we're just going to massage down the inside of the legs and off the lateral side of the big toe. And we're going to do it again. Tracing liver backwards. Down the inside of the legs and off the lateral side of the big toe, and 3 times. And we're just releasing and helping any energies that are stuck in liver, any blocks, release so that it can do its job. Now we've done it 3 times. Now we're going to go forward. So we're going to start down on the lateral side of the big toe, and we're going to massage up liver and bring fresh, new, clean energy, like giving it an oil change. Oh, sorry, I'm going up to my hips. We're going just underneath the breasts. Okay, up the inside of the legs, out at the hips, and up to underneath the breasts, and 1 more time. And underneath the breasts, and tap those points again. So now liver is flowing free and clear. We're going to do the same thing with large intestine. We're going to go down it 3 times and back up only 1 time, because large intestine is a yawn meridian and tends to hold a little bit. Large intestine is about letting things go, opening up and releasing toxin, right? And not holding on to things, not hanging on to so tight. So let's release 3 times. So large intestine end point is beside the curl of the nose. We're going to come underneath the process of the nose, and we're going to shoot right down to the base of the neck at the back. And then we're going to go over the shoulder and down the back of the arm off the pointer finger. Okay? So we're going to do one side first. So start on the curl of your nose and come back under your nose and then shoot down to the base of the neck and over the shoulder. And just think about letting go of any junk you've been hanging on to. That was 2 times, and now this is the last time. And we're going to do the other side down first, and then we're going to go up once. So on the other side, we're going to go down underneath the nose, down to the base of the neck, and we're just going to let go of any junk we've been hanging on to. We're going to ask large intestine to release, release, release. Just let things flow easily out of our system if they don't serve us. Let things flow easily away. Now we're going to support large intestine with 1 time forward. So we're going to go from the pointer finger up the arm, up the back of the arm, to the base of the neck, underneath the nose, and up the curl of the nose. And on the other side too. And that's large intestine. And we're also going to do the same thing with small intestine, because small intestine is about deciding what stays and what goes. And so we're going to do the same thing with small intestine. So small intestine, we're going to go backwards on it, and so the end point is at the opening of the ear. So we're going to go down to the hollow of the cheek, and down, we dip back over the shoulder, and down the very back of the arm, over the tip, and off the baby finger. From the opening of the ear to the hollow of the cheek, down back behind the arm, give it a squeeze back there. Come down the back and off the baby finger, and 1 more time to the hollow of the cheek, to the back of the arm, come down back of the arm, and off the baby finger. Now we'll do that at the other side, from the opening of the ear to the hollow of the cheek, down to behind the arm, behind the shoulder, the back of the arm, and off the baby finger, opening of the ear to the hollow of the cheek, behind the shoulder, down the back, and off the baby finger. One more time. 2. And now let's go up, small intestine, from the baby finger up over the back of the elbow, dip back at the shoulder to the hollow of the cheek and the opening of the ear. Up over the back of the shoulder to the hollow of the cheek and the opening of the ear. Free and clear. Okay, so now we've taught our body a few things, and we're going to go into our regular daily energy routine, and we're going to do it quite quickly because we've spent a lot of time on this morning. So let's tap our cheekbones and drive that yawn energy down into the earth. And we're going to tap all around the face to wake up our skin and the muscles beneath our skin. Help make sure that we aren't holding any energies that are going to create wrinkles. And more than that, it's not the wrinkles so much, it's that we really want to have a vibrant looking face. We want the excitement of life to shine out of our face. And let's go underneath the chin and down the neck to the clavicle, and then run your hand along the clavicle to the inner side and drop down and out. And we're going to tap the end points on kidney and let that kidney energy pump up, which we've really pumped up already today. And then we're going to go over to thymus and pump on the breastbones to wake up thymus, bolster the immune system, make it super strong. And then we're going to go all the way across to underneath the armpits to spleen and wake up the spleen energy to help support us. And spleen is also a radiant circuit. And in its radiant circuit energy, it really goes around the body and helps us heal. It's our inner healer, our inner mom. Okay, and reassess. And now let's get our energies crossing over from one shoulder to the opposite hip. Shoulder to the opposite hip, and you squeeze the shoulders and pull down to the opposite hip. Really get those crossovers nice and strong and robust. And we're going to transfer these crossovers that are going deep into our cells. We're going to pull them out into the aura and really cross over right through the aura. And again, work in the aura. And you'll notice as we do all these extra things, how much is in our little daily routine that helps support all that every day. And really twist at the waist. Make it super strong and powerful. That's right. Really get that strong. Woohoo! And now plant your feet. Get a strong, firm foundation underneath yourself, and we're going to start swinging the arms. So sway at the waist, and really don't engage your shoulder muscles. Just let your shoulders open. Let everything swing and be free. Yes. Really get those crossovers super strong and pump your cerebral spinal fluid. Let those muscles in your neck, your shoulders relax, and pump out any excess energy that's stuck in there. If you've got a stiff neck, it's because you're holding energy in those muscles. So just allow that to drain. Allow it to drain. Allow it to drain. Whew. And back down to the thighs. Okay, now we're going to connect heaven and earth, and we're going to do just a few because we've done so much connecting. So reach to your soul star and down to your center core. Rub your hands together and shoot one hand to the heavens, one to the earth, and stretch, stretch, stretch to make room for that energy to flow freely. Right through the bones. Let's really pull this energy through our bones this morning and make really strong bones. And bone marrow. Make sure that the bone marrow is flushed and clear. And all of the joints are flowing freely. Let's really open this up. Hold your breath for a sec up here and exhale to the center. Inhale up and hold. Stretch. Exhale to the center. Hold one more time and make sure and pull that yin energy from the earth, the yang energy from the heavens. Pull it together at the heart center. Go up the other side and stretch. Now we're going to take this energy at the top and pull it to the earth. And let your head hang and drain. And start this gentle sway and figure 8 through the whole aura. And feel into your aura. Feel the clearness. Feel the strength that's surrounding you. We're going to go all the way back down to the earth. Feel how strong and protective your aura is. Nothing can touch you when your aura is this strong. And roll up your body. Nothing can harm you. Hands back to back and pull slowly and clearly down through the aura. Letting go of anything that's not serving you and land on your thighs. Pull from the front all the way across. Same thing, clearing, clearing, and cleansing. Letting go of anything that is not serving you. And imagine that your hands and palms touch in the center of your back. Pick up an imaginary curtain there and pull that closed around the edge of your aura for yet another layer of strength and protection. Beautiful. Now let's do the Wayne Cook. We're going to unscramble anything that's left that's scrambled up and not communicating well. So take left over right and create a firm foundation with your feet. And if your balance is off, grab a chair. Hands back to back, left over right, palms facing, and clasp your fingers, pull them in. And we're going to pump the yin up from the earth as we inhale. And we're going to push it down, push the yang down as we exhale. Yin up. You don't have to do it this exaggerated. You can just do as little bit as nodding your head. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. And exhale. And now unwind. And now we're going to do left over right and get our firm foundation. Hands back to back, left over right, palms facing. Clasp your fingers and in. Up you go. Inhale and exhale. Feel your body unscrambling. Feel the energies unraveling. And the flows becoming free and clear. And the clarity in your head getting stronger and stronger. The clarity between mind and body becoming clearer and more robust. And now pull out of that. Put your hands in a prayerful position, thumbs into the third eye. And we're going to hold here and take a few deep breaths. Pull that energy from the back brain forward and create really strong, clear connections and communication throughout the brain. Make sure that clarity flows into your mind this morning. Pull your thumbs together at your temples and bury them into your fingers into your third eye and open up. Open up the third eye. Open up your perspective. And we're going to move right into the crown pull, and we're going to go all the way across the top of the crown and down the back of the neck, pulling and opening, and making sure there's room for the energy to flow really clearly through your head, down from the heavens, and releasing any stuck energies in your brain. All the way down the back of your neck, open and clear. And hang on those big trapezius muscles, squeeze them a bit and pull across to your heart. Now we're going to zip that up, so go from the base of your pubic bone up central meridian to the bottom lip. We're going to do it 3 times, zipping in an affirmation if you have one today. And really making sure that our core energies inside our body are well protected with central and governing. Governing runs from the base of the spine up over the top of your head to the top lip. We're going to do that 3 times. Making sure our core energies that we've pulled up from the earth are super protected. And then we're going to hook those 2 up with middle finger into the navel, middle finger into the third eye. Push in hard and pull up hard. And we're going to create that microcosmic orbit, yet another layer of protection that spins around your body and protects those core energies. Nobody can take you out when you're this strong. Nothing can rattle you. You're confident, you're strong, you're powerful. Now let's weave all of this new information into the Celtic weave, that the edge of our aura, all of our outer layer of our aura, is that web of communication that communicates out to the environment and right through into our inner core and through all of our systems of energy. So rub your hands together and let's make a beautiful energy ball. And make it, stretch it out and make it nice and big and fill it with the essence of you from your soul star. Fill it with the nurturing energy from the earth. And fill it today with the strength of your aura and the power of your core and the confidence that you feel. And put that right into the center of your brain. Swirl it around and pull your elbows together and stream this energy out of your fingertips and weave it out into the edge, into the Celtic weave. Weave it out all the way down into the Celtic weave. Now pick up that weave and throw it all down the back. Make sure it's on your back. And there you've got it, the daily energy routine. And now let's quickly trace all our meridians. If you want to stay and trace your meridians, our meridians are our energetic bloodstream, energetic pathways all through our physical body, and they feed our whole physical body, plus many systems of energy. Let's keep them free and clear by tracing. So let's go up central meridian from the base of the pubic bone to the bottom lip, and up governing from the base of the spine, up over the top of the head to the top lip. We're going to dive down for spleen on the medial side of the big toe, come up the inside of the legs, flaring out at the hips, up past the armpits, and to those spleen tapping points. Heart, from the armpits down the inside of the arm and off the baby finger. Heart to the baby finger. Turn that over for small intestine, from the base of the baby finger, up the back of the arm, dip back at the shoulders to the hollow of the cheek and the opening of the ear. Base of the baby finger, up the back of the arm, dip back at the shoulders to the hollow of the cheek and the opening of the ear. Bladder, the medial side of the eyebrows, go up over the top of the head to either side of the spine. Take and pull that down to the sacrum, back up into the small of the back and around the buttocks. Land it here, and pull up from the lateral side of the back all the way down over the buttocks, down the back of the leg, and off the baby toe. Kidney, we're going to tuck in underneath the arches and squeeze the bottoms of the feet, circle the heel, and come up the inside of the legs, inside of the body, to the kidney 27 tapping points. Pericardium circumflex, we're going to go from the side of the nipple, up over the arm and down the inside of the arm and off the middle finger. Down the inside of the arm and off the middle finger. Turn that over for triple warmer, ring finger, up the back of the arm, dip back at the shoulder, come up behind the ear to the side of the eyebrow. Ring finger, up the back of the arm, dip back at the shoulders, up behind the ear and to the side of the eyebrow. Gallbladder, start on the side of the eye and drop down to the opening of the ear. Go straight up the side of the face and make a loop over the forehead and go down and around behind the ear to the base of the skull. Come back up to the center of the forehead and then straight up over the head to the shoulders. Pull forward at the breasts, back at the waist, forward at the hips, and come all the way down the sides of the legs and off the fourth toe. Liver, on the lateral side of the big toe, come up the inside of the legs, flaring out at the hips and up to underneath the breasts. Lung, land on the lung, come up over the shoulder, down the inside of the arm and off the thumb. Lung to thumb. Turn that over for large intestine, pointer finger. We're going to go up the back of the arm to the base of the neck and come up underneath the nose and curl up the side of the nose. Large intestine, up the back of the arm to the base of the neck, come up underneath the nose and to the side of the nose. Stomach, on the cheekbones, go down to the jawline, go around the face, come through the eyes to the clavicle, out of the clavicle, over the breasts and in, down to the pubic bone and down the fronts of the legs and off the second toe. And we're back at spleen. On the medial side of the big toe, come up the inside of the legs, flaring out at the hips, up just past the armpits and down to those spleen tapping points. And we're going to end where we began, with central and governing. The base of the pubic bone to the bottom lip, the base of the spine, up over the top of the head to the top lip. Beautiful, you've traced your meridians. And now let's make our 9 hearts, 3 over the face, to really get our radiant circuits flowing. Think about the beauty of your essence flowing through you, and then go down and over your trunk and how it fills your beautiful body with your essence. And fill your aura with your essence. 3 hearts in the aura. And feel the beauty and the vibrancy of your aura this morning. Make 1 on the back. Beautiful. Okay, we always end our practice the same way, with heaven rushing in. This is a beautiful way to start your day, to ask for any support from the universe that you might need. So today, because it's our last day, we're also going to really think about how grateful we are that we have this support from the universe. And feel, when you reach your hands up today, feel that, see if you can find that in your heart to feel so grateful. And when you feel that feeling, see if you can find the universal energies, gratefulness for you. So let's start with that today. Let's feel so grateful for the support. And also think about what you need for support for your journey as we travel forward into the new paradigm. And raise your hands up to the heavens and touch into that great power grid that is the universal grid. Find the strands of energy that are in support for your journey. And just let those strands of energy flow down your arms and into your heart. You can pull that into your heart center, to that vortex there called heaven rushing in. And pull up again for more, and think about how grateful you have been for all these days that we have asked for this support and the universe has provided. That strength, that inspiration. Find that beautiful gratitude. And the gratitude for you as it rushes down your arms. Pull that into your heart center. Beautiful. Okay, you guys, it's been a real pleasure to be able to do this for you during this time. It's been such a nurturing time for me to be more quiet, more at home, more able to give of my time and my energies. And I hope that you continue to go on and do some of these whenever you would like a little bit more support with your daily energy routine, and to help keep your energies robust and strong. So have a great weekend, nice, beautiful, long weekend, you guys, and happy summer. Bye-bye.